So it's 6:30 in the morning and I can't sleep. There are four things that determine a successful copywriter, growth operator, SMMA business owner. It doesn't matter. Without these four things, it's going to be very difficult. And I didn't understand them for a very long time. I mean, just 60 days ago, I had no idea about these four things. And so, what are they? Number one is to start with the end in mind. And this comes from a well known book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And what this author talks about is to start with the end in mind. What does that mean? Find a goal that you have. So, for example, to be on the same page, I think many of us want $10,000 a month. So, that is the end goal. Below that are KPIs you need to hit, daily actionable tasks you need to do in order to hit that goal. And a lot of people just kind of randomly perform and try to do random tasks like cranking out personal brand videos and all this other nonsense that just doesn't matter. What matters is that you're doing those needle mover tasks to get you to that $10,000 a month. So what are those? Honestly, if you have no income, it's outreach. Like that's all you need to do. It is outreach. That's it. And on the back end, you can build a personal brand. But find those KPIs and find how much outreach you need to send in order to get one client. Once you've done it once and you've tracked all your metrics in a Google Sheet, you found the message that gets the highest open rate, you found the follow-up message that gets clients to book calls. Once you have found all that, you can then create a KPI sheet. And you'll know that for every, maybe it's 1,000 cold DMs, you will get one client. Awesome. So in my case, I send 100 messages on Upwork and I get one client paying me $1,000 a month. And for context, I'm a copywriter. I only need 10 clients to be at that 10 grand a month. Now, obviously that's not, there's a lot more that goes into that, but fundamentally that's what you have to do is 1,000 pieces of outreach and I'm guaranteed $10,000 a month, which is just absurd when you think about it like that. And so start with the end in mind. Find those KPIs, find those daily actionable tasks that you need to do to get to where you want to be. Super, super straightforward. Number two is to try different niches and different businesses. I think all the gurus, maybe not all, but most, claim that you need to pick one very hyper-specific niche, which I agree with. Don't get me wrong, they're absolutely correct. However, I believe if you are someone who is in that beginner stage, what you need to do is find out what you genuinely love to do. I struggled with this the most. I still don't exactly know who I'm going to work with, but that right there, finding my niche and my business, hands down, still kind of confused on what that looks like. But there's a key piece to this whole puzzle. And it's to just start. Just start working, pursue something you think you like, and at some point you can pivot. I recommend doing 30 to 90 day retainers, working with clients to figure out if you even enjoy it. What's really funny is I started as a copywriter and I actually hated my first client. Like I fully hated him. I actually just refunded him because the work I did for him was so bad and I didn't want a bad review. And I was just like, honestly, this is the worst. I don't even feel comfortable taking the money, accepting the money. And it was like for 30 or 40 days. Which is just a fun fact. But again, try out different niches, try out different businesses. You never know who you are going to enjoy working with. I mean, seriously, I have found that I don't want to work with the older generation, people that are 40 plus, which isn't really that old, but 40 plus I don't really want to work with. I prefer the younger guys, the younger girls that have businesses. I feel that I can relate to them the most. I speak their language, so I only work with that age group. I also only work with content creators. So as you can see, it gets more specific as time goes on. It's kind of like a relationship. You start to figure out your boundaries and what you like versus don't like. So that's the second tip. The third is the importance of focus. This is the number one driving factor to your success, hands down, is your ability to focus. Because if you can focus for just 4 to 8 hours a day on a specific task, I promise you, your life will change in 30 days. Most people say 90, I say 30. I know it's 30 because I did it myself in 28. So be very consistent and hyper focus on the right tasks. Again, as I said earlier, start with the end in mind. Sorry, my timer just to wake up at 7 a.m. just went off. But as I said earlier, start with the end in mind and just focus on those. It'll only be 3 to 4 daily actionable tasks that you need to do. Focus on those and just kill them. Get those KPIs set. Focus, focus, focus. 90, 100, 200 plus days. You need to be probably doing this for 2 years to even see any sort of huge, big results. So stay consistent and really focus. I promise you that is the number one trait that determines a successful copywriter, social media manager, SMMA, business owner, doesn't matter. Focus. Now, this last one is, in my opinion, severely underrated. I think some people understand the importance of this last key component, but it is that building a personal brand is the best investment that you can make watching this video right now. Please start a personal brand. Who am I to say that you should start a personal brand? This channel has curated over 75,000 views in, I want to say, 52 days. It has brought me 3 clients, and it's also social proof. It's leverage I get to use whenever I send a cold email, whenever I send a cold DM. Of course, this isn't my main YouTube channel. I do have another one, which you can check out. It's just at It's Trey Hart. But again, there is a personal brand that I have that shows that I am an expert at what I do. I guess I'm not claiming to be an expert, but it does show that I know what I'm talking about, and I have actively practiced and pursued a specific set of skills or skill, which is copywriting, for a set amount of days, which is like 60 or so days. So build a personal brand. What ends up happening is clients will come to you. I have to turn down people now because I can't take on their work. And so building a personal brand is without a doubt the biggest and best investment that you watching this video can make. That's actually going to be it for the video. There's one more key component actually I would like to add, and that is to join a community. And if you need some help and you want a free one, there's one in the description. Check it out. I'm on there. Send me a message of where you're at on this journey. I do live calls. I do Zoom calls. We'll just like talk with you. I'm not selling you anything. I'll just talk and kind of pick your mind, find the roadblocks you're running into, and help you out as best as I can, because I'll be honest, I was in your position just 60 days ago. So check out the community. It's going to be linked in the description. I also am super active on YouTube, or on Instagram, sorry. So reach out. You guys reach out to me all the time. So look forward to all your comments on this video, likes, subscribers. Do it all. I'll see you soon. Peace out.